Do note, at this point, the citizen is walking away.
Are you coming to me?
Yeah.
How's it going?
I'm concerned about your level of intoxication right now.
You're concerned about my intoxication?
You're a little hostile to strangers right now. I'm a little concerned about your level of intoxication.
No, not hostile at all.
And follow my finger with your eyes and your eyes only.
You're crazy, man. Hey, why are you guys doing traffic stops in unmarked cars? Why are you guys performing traffic stops in unmarked cars? Thank you for talking to me. I appreciate it.
We're sworn police officers with violence suppression unit. We're out here looking for guys who are doing bad illegal things. This guy, we were on a traffic stop before.
I'm gonna back up just a little bit if you don't mind.
This guy drove by us about 7 miles per hour at the school zone, so that's why we stopped him. It's a forward-facing red light with an operational siren. Per the vehicle code, we're allowed to make these traffic reports and stops. Have a nice day.
What if I have another question? Bro, lawyer up, unmarked car, unlawful traffic stop. Tell Baldy to fuck off.
Have a nice day.
You too, bud. Are you coming to me?
Yeah.
How's it going?
About your level of intoxication right now.
You're concerned about my intoxication?
You're a little hostile to strangers right now. I'm a little concerned about your level of intoxication.
No, not hostile at all.
And follow my finger with your eyes and your eyes only.
You're crazy, man.
No, I'm a police
Why don't
sergeant.
you back up and get out of my space?
So, just want to check to make sure that you're not breaking the law by being under the influence of alcohol in public.
I think you need to get out of my face and stop approaching me. Do me a favor, keep your distance.
So I'm going to detain you now at this point because I believe that you might be intoxicated. You're not being rational.
Stay away from me. You have no probable cause for anything. I'm allowed to hold a video camera.
You are.
Okay?
But you're not
so
allowed to be
stay
drunk in
away
public.
from me. I'm not actively doing it. I was walking away when you started walking to me.
So
It's all on camera.
If you are able to walk away and make it home safely, you can do so. If you continue to stick around,
Thank you for your permission.
then you'll be arrested for being drunk in public.
I was already walking away when you
All
pursued
right,
me.
have a nice day.
You too.
While seeking assistance at a federally owned facility in Bridgeton, New Jersey, a 63-year-old legally blind individual encountered the Bridgeton Police Department. Upon their approach, the police immediately requested identification. The legally blind man reported that one of the officers even engaged physically.
No, you're not. You laid hands on me.
I'm making sure you don't have any weapons.
You don't need to do that. I'm not a crime. There's no crime here. Why would you assume that I have a weapon?
Listen,
Back off. Back off, sir, please. Back off, sir. You can't handle me like I'm your property. Do me a favor and back off. Okay. And talk to me with respect. There's no crime here. Why are you going to come up to me and talk to me like I'm a criminal?
Sir.
Excuse me?
I'm trying to ID you.
You don't get to ID me without a crime.
Yeah, what do you explain to you?
You're not explaining to me. You're asking and demanding an ID from a person that has committed no crime. Who are you anyway? And what's your ID?
I'm trying to ID you.
For what? You can't ID somebody in the street just because you want to.
Listen, man, we're looking for someone. We're just.
It ain't me. It ain't me. It ain't me.
What's your name, sir?
You don't need to know my name. There is no crime. Who are you looking for? Please confirm that. You're looking for a person, and you obviously you know who that is.
Exactly.
And who? It ain't me.
Well, I just want to get your name to make
You
sure
don't
it's
get to my name. You don't get my name.
name.
You don't get my name absent of a crime, period. You can't come here. I don't know how many officers are here. I'm almost blind. So you're actually...
Can I just speak with you just for a second? Listen, we're not trying to...
You're not speaking to me. He laid hands on me.
Well, listen, you're
I don't need to listen. I can remain quiet, period.
That's fine.
I can plead the fifth right now. You have no right to me.
I'm trying to explain this to you. You are banned from here.
Why?
You
I
are
haven't
not
done
allowed to be
anything.
here.
Who
You
banned
are
me?
currently trespassing.
Who banned me? This is a city. This is
Management banned you from here. They
Sir,
have that right to ban
sir.
anyone from this business or
Why?
from this property.
Why?
They have that right. I don't know
I
why they banned you.
understand, sir. Please.
I'm explaining.
Who's
to
the
you.
authority here? Who's the
That's me.
highest?
Me.
And your name is
Sergeant. Overstreet.
Sergeant.
So here's what's going
What
to happen.
is your name, sir, please?
Sergeant Overstreet.
And what's your ID?
1079.
Okay.
You are
Pl-
trespassing.
no, why?
You are going to be placed under arrest, and we're going to bring you to the police station, and we can figure out all the details there. There's no reason to argue here. There's nothing.
No. Trespassing means you get to tell me to leave.
You've been banned here for years.
No, I've never been here.
Sir, you are.
Listen, I've never been here.
What is your name?
I don't need to give you my name. You tell me the
We're
person.
investigating a trespassing. You have to provide your info.
Listen, I have never been in this building.
All right,
Never,
what is your
ever,
name?
ever. I don't need to give you that name.
do.
Why? How? I've never been into this building,
Management
ever.
banned you from here.
Ma'am, do you have me in record here?
Sir, I don't even know what your name is right now.
So why are they saying I'm banned from here? Who's banning me?
Investigating, there was an incident here, so I would listen to them.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to listen. You said there's an investigation.
And it's not you. We know that now.
So you're still taking me to jail?
You're not going to jail. No.
So
You
why
just got
are
to
you
do
taking me?
paperwork.
I don't need to do paperwork.
We have
I'm
to.
not going into
We have to
contract.
do paperwork.
I'm not
There's
doing
nothing.
contract.
We've got the contract.
Is it me?
It is not you. It is not you.
Okay, so we determined that here.
It's not you. Yes.
So why
We could have,
can't you-
before this happened, if you would have just provided
No,
information
so you're saying
like
that-
you're required to do during an investigative detention when we are investigating a potential offense.
You're used to that.
No.
You're used to 99% of the people
I'm not going to
assaulting.
argue. All right. I'm trying to explain to you, sir.
So,
This
well, hold on a minute. Hey, I'm not a fucking dog, all right?
All right, what are you going to ask?
Okay, what is the charge?
Obstruction.
Obstruction of what?
What do you mean?
Okay, please
Obstruction
explain.
is the charge.
Of
So
what?
we are investigating a trespassing, which means you are required to identify yourself so we can confirm whether you are the
No,
person
you
trespassing.
need to know who the person is.
There is a sign on the door.
So
And what makes you think I've been in there?
that's the property, no trespassing.
Yes, that's my sign I put up.
So you're the owner of this property.
I am.
What is your name? You got a driver's license on you.
I do.
Can I get that from you?
I'm not driving.
You were just driving.
Not on
I
the
need to-
street.
Sir, ma'am, I need you to stand over there.
On November 29, 2022, the City of Ogden Police Department, located in Utah, responded to a residence following a call from a concerned neighbor who believed a foreclosure notice was affixed to the front door of a nearby property. They expressed concern that there may be potential squatters attempting to move into the home. Contrary to the initial perception, the signage in question was not indicative of a foreclosure. Rather, it constituted a non-occupancy notice from the Weber Morgan Health Department.
Now, what's with you?
We're getting down to what's going on here, all right? We got a call.
I am leaving. I've got a place to go.
Hey, it doesn't matter. We got this to take care of right now.
What is this?
Where's...
Am I under arrest?
No, sir.
Then am I free to go?
No, you are not free to go. You are detained right now. We're trying to investigate.
If I'm
So,
not under
what is your
arrest, I'm free to go.
No, you are not. You are detained right now for investigation.
For what?
Ma'am,
What investigation? For hell's sakes, you dumb shit!
if you stop yelling, I'm trying to explain to you. We got a complaint from the neighbor. Said his house has been foreclosed on. No one should be here.
It has
You
not
guys
been.
are here.
It
And
has-
there is a no occupancy sign on the door as per my partner there.
There is a sign on the door.
So
And what
you
makes you think I've been in there?
that's the property, no trespassing.
This notice specifically pertained only to the basement of the property due to a chemical contamination.
That's the property, no trespassing.
Yes, that's my sign I put up.
So you're the owner of this property.
I am.
What is your name? You got a driver's license on you.
I do.
Can I get that from you?
I'm not driving.
You were just driving.
Not on
I
the
need to...
street.
Sir, ma'am, I need you to stand over there.
Okay, you have to identify yourself.
You need
It's
to
required by
identify
law. It
yourself.
doesn't matter if you're
I
not-
don't have to identify myself.
Yes,
I don't have to say one
Yes,
damn
you
thing to
do.
you.
That's fine. Get on your knees and stand you up, all right? 1, 2, 3, stand up, sir. All right.
There you got my driver's license, you know who I am.
You're gonna go put him on the hood of our car or have him. We're gonna have to do a or something a while ago.
Why did you come here in the first place?
Well, I told you why, Mr.
We told you why
You
we
said
came.
this place is foreclosed, and you know it isn't.
Just get the cuffs.
Yeah. Right.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
So Mr. Brim suffered permanent rotator's cuff damage. He had lacerations to his face and his head. He also had bruises all over his body thanks to officers at the Ogden Police Department located in Utah.
I can take your bag.
He just got out of gas.
Really, I can't.
Okay. Why are you trying to tease him?
You're gonna lose your badge. I would lose my badge for you if I did what you did.
Okay.
I would lose my badge.
Please, he's out of gas.
Stay away from my mom.
I'm helping you to get him out.
Stay away from my mom. Listen, if you don't go away right now, both of you police officers.
Yeah, he can't because he's out of gas.
While driving home in Murray, Texas, a young man found himself stranded due to running out of gas. Despite his efforts to coast into a nearby parking area, he couldn't fully maneuver his car into the designated spot. This resulted in the back of his car obstructing a fire lane, situated just outside of the parking spaces. Upon noticing the unintentional obstruction of the fire lane, Murray police officers arrived at the scene.
Okay.
It's happened to everyone.
Y'all are stalkers. Stay away.
I can show you my driver license. He just
Stay away from me.
What did he do? What did he do? Did he kill someone? Did he do any crime?
Harassing me. I know you people have been stalking me, watching me, and harassing me this whole time.
Did he do anything bad? Did he kill anyone?
Stay away from me right
He just
now.
got out of gas. He's trying to move now.
They've been watching me in secret before this. They've been stalking me. They've been harassing me this
Please.
whole time. I'm going to report them. These police officers are...
What did he do? He just got out.
And they're still around me. I'm telling them, go away, and they won't go away. These police officers are... I'm trying to move my car.
Listen.
He's trying to move his car.
I'm trying to move my car, and they're in the way of me moving my car.
Listen.
Stay away from me.
July
Stay away from me. I don't know
July
if I'm opposed
31st.
or anything, so stay away from me.
July 31st, 95. He didn't do anything.
Stay away from me. I will use self-defense to try to touch me. Stay away from me. I know my rights.
Please, he's asking you nicely.
Stay
He
away from
said,
my car.
let me
Stay
move
away
my
from me.
car.
Stay away from me. You're trespassing my rights. I'm trying to move my car. I'm trying to move my car and drive it home. Now stay away from me. I know my rights. I will take your badge for this. I will take your badge for this.
Information, we will issue the citation and y'all can be on your way.
What citation? He didn't do anything. Because he's out of gas.
I found it intriguing that the police not only lacked a comprehensive understanding of the law, whether fully or even partially, but as evident in this video, they also seem unfamiliar with the basic concept of parking a car. But as we will witness in this video, they do not know what it actually means to park a car. In the act of parking a car, a crucial element was notably absent from this video, signaling that the young man did not park his car in the traditional sense that we have come to understand. Furthermore, his actions does not align with the law when it is directly focusing on the violations when it comes to parking a vehicle. As per information gathered from Google, Merriam-Webster, Dictionary.com, Encyclopedia Britannica, and the Collins Dictionary, these sources emphasize that a fundamental aspect of parking a vehicle involves temporarily leaving it. Definition: to leave temporarily on a public way or in a parking lot or garage. The young man refrained from leaving his vehicle. Instead, he opted to call for assistance. This is evident as his mother arrived to provide help and support, a gesture that the officer should have extended rather than insisting on demanding identification.
He can tell that to the judge.
What?
See your ID.
I'm not harassing you.
You're harassing me.
How am I harassing
I'm
you?
gonna show you right now.
How am I harassing you?
11:30. You're gonna find out.
How am I harassing you?
You're shining your light in a police car.
I was asking if you were okay.
Why would you ask me that? I'm a police officer. Why you asking if I'm okay? Do I need you?
Am I not allowed to ask if the police are
Why
okay?
you asking if I'm okay? 11:30. You're gonna find out.
A few auditors from the YouTube channels Open Government Investigations, Mass Accountability, and Ragamonkey spotted a Miami PD squad car idling for an extended period of time. One of the men decided to approach the vehicle to check on the officer inside, ensuring everything was okay or if any assistance was needed.
You doing all right? You doing okay?
I
You're working?
Why would that be okay?
Okay.
Why would you flash your light? Where you guys live? Let me see your IDs.
No.
Let me see your IDs.
I don't have my ID on me.
Okay, you need to get out of here then.
Okay.
You have ID. You have to be in the streets of Florida.
If we're free
okay?
to go,
You have to have an ID to be on the street?
Yes, you do. You need to ID yourself.
No,
Okay.
unless we committed a crime.
Be quiet.
No,
You're
not at all.
Okay.
You have to have ID.
What's your name and
I don't
background?
have ID on me.
Okay.
Sergeant Jack, what's your
You
number?
want-
What's your ID
You're gonna
number?
find out real soon.
What's your ID
Okay.
number?
Am I getting scared? You're gonna find out real soon.
What's your ID number?
You're gonna find out real soon. You're harassing a police officer.
I'm not harassing you.
You're in the right place today.
I'm not harassing you.
Okay. Give me your ID. I need to identify who you are. These cops over here harassing me. I need to
Literally, okay, real quick. Can I talk to you real quick? I asked
Give me your
him.
ID.
I don't have my ID on
Okay,
me.
you have to have ID to be on the streets as an adult. Okay?
No, not to
if
be
you
on the
know so much
streets.
you're recording, you should know that. Okay.
Not to be on the streets. It's only for
Run this guy
driving.
Right here. We need to run these guys back down.
What crime am I being
Okay,
suspected
put your
of?
phones down. You're getting investigated right now.
Okay.
They came here harassing me.
Okay, listen.
Run them back down.
Can I talk to you, please? This guy is like freaking out. Okay, listen. I asked him if he was okay. I was walking around. I noticed he's been sitting here for a while. I didn't know if sometimes people fall asleep. I wanted to make sure he was okay.
But I wasn't sleeping.
All I did was turn my flashlight on because I was
Came
looking.
in my car,
And he's like,
flashing my light.
"Why are you
You're
harassing me?" I
harassing
said, "Are you okay?" And he was
Harassing
like,
me.
"What are you doing?" I was like, "Are you okay? I'm just checking
you
to
run
see if
these
you're
guys back
okay."
down.
He starts
These guys-
freaking out on us. He says, "You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out." Starts threatening us.
You guys just checking in on me.
Literally just checking to make sure everything was okay.
You were I was across over there. I was
right
close
here.
there.
So
No, it wasn't. No.
I've been walking around for a while, and I noticed that he's been sitting here for a while, and I'm like,
I
okay,
was over
well,
by that
you know, it's
tree.
kind of strange, just kind of just sitting in the same spot after like
over by
a
this
while.
tree right
So
here.
I came over, I was standing right here, and I couldn't see anything, and I was like, well, I don't know if there's anybody in the car, so I tried my flashlight just to see what was going on. He rolls his window down, and he's like, why are you harassing me? I said, are you okay? He's like, why are you harassing me? I'm like,
Is this not a public
I'm just checking to see if you're okay, man. I just noticed you just sitting here. Well, you're just harassing me, dude. And escalated this, called you guys, code 3, all that. Dude. There was no reason for this. You know, he's able to sit here. Well, yeah, but I'm just trying to make sure he was okay. I mean,
You have anything better to
just
do?
asking if he
You
was
have
okay. He's
anything
been
better
sitting
to
here
do?
for a while.
Do you have anything better to do?
Literally
You're
just
harassing
checking.
me. You're harassing me.
So,
No reason?
yeah, you do probably.
No, I don't. Not for no reason. I get sent there.
Okay, you don't
guys are not
ever
police
walk
officers. Who
around.
are you to come to my
You literally
car
just shone a flashlight
You're
into
not a
these
police
people's
officer.
houses.
You're
What
not
are
a
you
police
talking
officer,
about?
So who are you to come to my car, flashing light my car?
Is it illegal to fucking walk around with
Okay,
a flashlight?
who are you to do that? You're not a police officer.
I'm
You're
a
regular
concerned citizen.
Okay, and I'm working.
Okay,
I'm working.
and I was checking to make sure you are okay.
You don't even
So
live
why
here,
don't you
man.
calm down with the
You don't
attitude?
even live
Because
here.
I've been polite with
You don't
you.
even live here.
You don't even
You
know
don't even
that.
live here.
You don't even know that.
Identify yourself then. Where you live at? Where's your
I don't
ID?
have to identify myself.
Where's your ID?
901.151
Where's your
states I do not have to
Where's your
identify
ID?
myself. I am done talking to
You
you.
harassing me.
What way?
2 kids on the bike.
Bro, don't say nothing. You 18 years old. You ain't a kid.
I'm saying, we
You're a grown
outside.
man.
I'm still in school, so
I'll stop you like this.
I'm still in school, so I'm a kid.
I'm still good at this. You're a grown
Bro, you know what they wanted to hear, bro? Bro, you know what they wanted to hear, bro? Yo, you see you touching him. He's touching him. Hey, don't touch me either. Don't touch me. Hey, you touching me. You see you touching me without my permission, right?
Yeah, it's called Terry stop.
While making their way home from school in Norfolk, Virginia, a pair of teenage boys found themselves unexpectedly stopped, detained, and subjected to a pat search by Norfolk Police Department.
Wow. What's up with you wearing gloves?
You have any weapons on you, dude?
Yo, you see you touching him. He's touching him. Hey, don't touch me either. Don't touch me. Hey, you touching me. You see you touching me without my permission, right?
Yeah, it's called Terry stop. You got gloves on, you got
There's a
backpack.
difference between a search and a pat down. Pat down, we can pat you down. You got stuff hanging out here. You know, on school property. You see, you're not supposed to be at school. We're just trying to make sure you have that.
I'm out of school. I've been school.
You hear what I'm saying now? Listen, you can't walk up to me.
Like somebody walk up to you.
I just explained it to you.
No
Yes, I
matter who
can.
you is.
Yes, I can.
It don't matter who you is.
So, you have an ID on you?
No, worry about my ID. I can show you this.
So what's your name?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions.
So you're saying I have to answer every question you're telling me?
I'm asking you for your name. Yes, by law, you have to identify to a law enforcement officer by name and date of birth, or I can take you to jail and I can identify you that way.
For what's your reasonable suspicion?
You're out here. You're supposed to be in school. You have latex gloves on.
I have gloves on.
So are you gonna identify yourself or not? Because I'll just take you to jail and get your fingerprint.
So you're saying if I don't identify myself, I'm going to jail?
I'm gonna take you to jail for get your fingerprint.
I want you to say that. If I don't identify myself, I'm going to jail. I want you to give me that option.
Yes, that's what I just said.
If
you do not identify yourself, I will put you in handcuffs, and I will take you to the school. And if they can't
No, you
identify
just said I'm going to jail if I don't.
I will take you to the school to identify you, and then if I can't identify you there, I'll take you to jail.
Bro, don't say nothing to none of them, bro. I'm making sure I get all of the.
Right,
yeah,
right
there.
downtown if you want to.
Oh, no. You hear what he just said? Get in line. You just said get in line?
This is the prevailing mindset among many police officers. They often do not care when complaints are filed, confident that their superiors will support them despite of any misconduct. This underscores the importance of bypassing the police hierarchy and reporting instances of police misconduct directly to government organizations such as the Department of Justice or local entities like the ACLU. In the video, the officers evidently manipulate the legal precedent set by Terry v. Ohio to justify the unwarranted detention and pat search of the young men. In an 8-1 ruling, the court determined that the officers' search was deemed reasonable under the 4th Amendment, allowing Terry's weapon seized to be used as evidence against him. The court concluded that the officers' actions were based on more than a mere hunch, and that a reasonable, sensible man would have believed Terry was armed, posing a threat to the officer's safety during the investigation of his suspicious behavior. It's crucial to note that these young men were engaged in routine behavior showing no suspicion at all, simply leaving school early. Unless every officer in this video was on their first day of the job, it seems highly improbable that they were unaware of the early senior release program. In an attempt to establish reasonable suspicion after the detainment, one of the officers can be heard making mention of the young man's gloves. However, we must emphasize that wearing gloves is not illegal. Despite the young man wearing gloves, no crimes were reported. The same officer also acknowledged that the young men were students at the nearby school where they were leaving.
I'm gonna put my dog in the bathroom, okay?
Okay.
What do you want? What the?
Officer Nicholas Henning and Officer Ellie Summers of the Idaho Springs, Colorado Police Department responded to a call at the apartment complex where Mr. Michael Clark, the victim, resides. The call was made by a neighbor who claimed that Mr. Clark, a 75-year-old man, had punched her. In the body camera footage, the neighbor, appearing intoxicated, informed the officers that Mr. Clark had struck her because she was being too loud and disturbing his attempt to sleep.
What do you want? What the fuck? What's going on over there? Put it down, motherfucker! Put it down! Put it down!
Get on the ground now!
Look, son of a bitch.
Back up. Get out here right now. Get out here.
Get on the ground!
No. They hit that wall so hard, I thought they were going to come through the wall.
Notice Mr. Clark is still standing in his home, which he can no longer do thanks to Officer Hanning's aggressive actions because of Mr. Clark's refusing to lie on the ground.
.207 taser deployed. Party came out with a machete.
They were banging into the wall. I mean,
Are you
loud.
good? Are you okay?
And I thought it was them going after me.
After being tasered, Mr. Clark lost his balance. He fell back, hit his head on a dining room chair after the officer used his weapon. According to Mr. Clark's attorney, Sarah Schickel, following the incident, Mr. Clark suffered additional medical downfalls as a result of the taser and injuries from it.